Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, October 4th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, Tesley, Coney, NVDY, and Misty, and AMZY. We have a cricket in the room, as usual, so let's get to it. So guess what? Nobody had a trade except our friend, Coney, okay? So I'm actually going to cover Coney first, which means I'll cover AMZY second, but I mean, I just can't with this fund. I mean, let's go through it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to put a big X across the screen and say, screw it. And then just kind of go through the holdings, but I didn't. And I did notate some of the trades. So anyway, what did they do? So they did a buy call, a sell put, a sell call right at the top, right? The first three. So this means new people, new money coming in, which is good. 825 contracts. They added to the 165, and they sold a call into next week for a 175 strike. Okay, that's fine. No worries there. The next one is where I have the problem. The gold digger, right? The gold digger's gone. The gold digger was 195. So they said, it's unattainable, I guess. Plus, I think the expiration was in October, so that made sense. This gold digger, or not necessarily gold digger yet, but was earning to be a gold digger, turned into a gold digger because we paid her off. I mean, why though? Why did we pay her off, right? So if you look, you see the BC under the 185 put, $30. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. But it expired November freaking 15th, right? Today's what, October 4th? So why are we closing this? I don't know. What? I mean, are we just giving up? We say, all right, here's the towel, I'm done. But anyway, yeah. So in summary, all the WTFs are basically them closing out the 185 and moving it to a 165. Again, maybe it's to take a loss, a taxable loss. I have no freaking idea. But they moved it down. They moved all of it down to a 165. So they made the 185 a gold digger as well. They paid her off. And the cheap date is getting our whole heart, right? We're giving it her our all. So the 165 gets all the love. So we're no longer dating two girls. We're dating just the one girl, and she's a cheap date. So we'll just welcome her with open arms. So 165, here we go. Now at the very, very bottom, what happened? All right, they had the 187.50, 10-4 expiration, the credit call spread, 10-4 expiration. So look at the BC, buy to close call, 5 cents. Yeah, yay, we won. Okay, we won that move. And then the last transaction on the very bottom, they sold a call into next week, 10-11, 177.50, 234 credit. So we'll see what that looks like. So yeah, Coney, never a dull moment with Coney. They will keep you busy. I don't know if anyone else is covering Coney, but if they are, shout out to them. All right, so how did Coin do yesterday? Coin went down 0.84%. Coney went down 0.73%. So Coin is just having a rough go at it, right? And so is Coney in return. Now, if we look at the new summary, I'll try to zoom out and get this, together in one. Just a solo pink put, right? As we mentioned, we were always dating two. Now we're just dating the one. We got a 165, which is a more, she's more attainable, right? It's not out of our league anymore. So the whole thing is, we put all of our eggs in a more attainable basket right here. So, I guess we could say that. So we no longer really have to worry about the synthetic at all. In fact, we better not touch this damn synthetic, right? Coin is at 163.10. Our synthetic is at 165, and it expires 12/20. Again, the other one was November 15th. So technically we had time, right? Technically. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on. So the other part of the synthetic is obviously down here. This is the, the buy call. But again, expires December 20th. And what do we say about that? Genius move, break up right before Christmas. We ain't got to buy a Christmas present. So smart move there. All right, so if we look at the calls in the middle, so we got in green. These are the only ones that expire today. Again, today's Friday. So what do we got? We got a sold call, 167.50, strike price, 2.7% out of the money. I mean, the way coin's been going, that should be easy to beat, right? Because coin is just like, it doesn't seem to be heading in our direction. Although I think we saw some news about the strike. Now they agreed to terms until January of next year. So the market could be, it could do well today, which could include crypto. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. They have the credit call spread if needed, but that's kind of far away. So I doubt that would be of any help anyway. All right. So everything else goes into the following week, October 11th. So we have 3 sold calls and 3 call credit spreads. So if we look, we have a 175 call. What's the biggest position? Well, we'll go through the line. 11,825 contracts, 175 calls, 7.3% out of the money. 17,705 contracts, 177.50 strike price. That is 8.83% out of the money. And then we have 7,220 contracts, 180 strike price, 10.36% out of the money. Got us take a sip of water. Hold on. So yeah, pretty scattered, pretty good. I like it. And then they got call credit spreads on the bottom, 190, 192, 50, and 195. Very, very far out. But if coin decides to blow up that high, which right now it's hard to imagine, they got the back, right? They got their back. So let's go to the bottom. Total net assets of Coney is 615 mil. The NAV is 1238 and the trade price is 1241. Now, we don't need to talk about synthetic bailout money or call spread value, but we can look at the 30-day IV. 30-day IV is 76%. God damn, that's good. I should probably put when the next earnings call is because I have no idea. The IV estimate comes to about 79 cents. This is part of Group C, and the declaration date is 10/16. Obviously, the next one up is Group B for next week. So, next up is AMZY. So, AMZY, how did Amazon do? Amazon went down. That's a lot for Amazon to go down, actually, 1.54%. AMZY went down 1.31%. Has to do with this strike thing. I don't know. But either way, let's take a look. Their synthetic expires 11/15. So smartly enough, they're not touching it. They're letting it do its thing. They're close to it. They're at 181.96. Their synthetic is at 185. So that's fine. However, we'll focus on the weekly calls, none of which expire today. So pretty boring fund. I like it. I like AMZY. I can cover more AMZYs all day. I should cover it the other way. It'd be much easier. So anyway, they have a sold call, 190 strike, 4.42% out of the money heading into next week, 6 trading days. They do have a call credit spread at 195. Pretty, I don't know if it's going to be of use, but again, time will tell. All right. Total net assets of AMZY is 172 mil. The NAV is 19, trade price 1904. Let's get that sucker to, $20 again. 30-day IV, 39%. IV estimate comes to 62 cents per share. This is part of Group D, and their declaration date is far away, 10/23, with Misty. So, those are the oddballs. Now we'll get into our best friends. Tesley, okay. Again, no one else had trades, just Coney, because Coney always has trades. All right, Tesley has a synthetic 245, expires 11/15. So let's move on. Synthetic 255 expires 11/15. Let's move on. So we will go to the October tab. Why is it called the October tab? Well, because they declared their distribution. So technically, I'm still on months. I know they don't do monthly anymore. They do 13 weeks, but again, I'll change that. We're approaching the end of the fiscal year. So once that is over, again, taxable year, fiscal year is taxable year. Once that is over, I will make, I don't know what I'll do, honestly. I'll just do something. But I understand it doesn't make sense. So let's move on. Tesla yesterday went down 3.35%. It's having a rough go at it, but they did go up a lot, to be fair. Tesla went down 10.3%. If you're asking why the big gap, I'll let you guess. Of course, it's ex-dividend date. So it drops, due to ex-dividend date. It drops by the amount of the distribution and then plus or minus whatever the underlying does. So since the underlying got killed, obviously ex-dividend date plus getting killed is a big down day. So that's why we are at now $12 being a Tesley holder. So that's a little rough, right? We were doing good. We hit 14. Now we're back down to 12. So, but that's how these funds go, man. What can you do? All right. So let's take a look. What do we got going into today? Again, today is October 4th. They got nothing. These expire next week, but we'll talk about them anyway. They have 29,148 contracts, 270 strike price, 12.19% out of the money. I mean, beauty. What a beauty spot to be in. And then we have 1,315 contracts, 272.50 strike price. That's 13.23% out of the money. I mean, they are set for next week. Who knows what's going to happen, though? Tesla can recover. But they have earnings, not next week, but the week after, I believe. So IV should be juicing up leading into that. Look at this, though. Do you believe this? I don't believe it. Outstanding shares increased by 2,725,000. Who the hell has that much money? Not me. Right? 55.4. Yeah, man, that's it. That's true. Wow. All right, so the summary for October. Again, this is a brand new tab. 2 days in, 30-day IV, 67%. Nice. Outstanding shares, 55.4 mil. Total net income remains the same because, again, no trades, 14.1 mil. Distribution, 25 cents. Daily income, 13 cents. Daily yield, 1.04%. Annualized yield, 378%. But again, they did a trade, for the week, and there's only been like 2 days since I've been tracking this. So obviously the annualized yield will be juiced up. Tesley Fund Manager, oh yeah, looking good heading into next week. He's pumped. He's getting his payment today. Boom, boom, boom. Group A at the top. You like that, guys? Group A. I got rid of it says deck day countdown. I think it's understood at this point. So I'll put the groups at the top, the number of days till deck date, and deck date at the bottom. Hopefully that works and everyone is happy. It's not easy to please you guys. So hopefully that makes someone happy. It'll make someone else mad, though, I'm sure. All right. What do we got for October income? Nothing for the synthetic, which we knew. Short call income, 14.1 mil. That comes to 25 cents per share. Throw that in a Rodimeter. You get a ridiculous number because there's only 2 days. And we had, a weekly trade within 2 days. Let it, hit the 1 week mark into, like 5-7 days, whatever. Then this estimate may make sense. But either way, 357, yeah, I wish. Now, let's look at the IV, though. IV is 68%. Based on that, we're looking at a 69-cent payment. However, they always overpay Tesley. So, they just paid a freaking $1.09, or they're paying $1.09, I believe, today. So, good Lord. All right, so let's go to Holdings tab. Where is it? So, Tesley has 2 synthetics, 2 pink, 2 orange, just hanging out. We're not going to talk about them. And we got in blue, the weeklies. We don't have to talk about them either because nothing going on today. That's good. I hope not to see any trades for Tesley because Fridays are my busiest day because everyone's closing their damn contracts. So Tesley, don't make any trades. I know there's a big purchase in Tesley, so there's probably going to be new contracts coming in. So it's unavoidable, but maybe they'll wait till next week. Anyway, let's get moving. Total net assets 679 mil. The NAV is 1226. Trade price 1228. Synthetic bailout. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that either. So that's the summary for TSLY. Let's move on to NVDY for NVD. So they have a synthetic 119. That expires November 15th, 43 days away. Is it looking good? Yes, it is. It's perfectly fine at the moment. Nvidia, how'd they do yesterday? They went up, man. They went up 3.32%. Nvidy said, I'll capture 2.59% of that. So that's okay. That's decent. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a lot of action. Got to zoom out. Got to get everything in the picture, right? Let's see if we could do that. Close enough. All right, so what do we got up here? Nothing. All right, so as far as 10-4 is concerned, because again, that's today, what is expiring? We have 43,820 contracts, 123 strike price, 0.12% out of the money. Yikes. Danger. Yeah, man, we need Nvidia to go down, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to check the pre-market. They do have a call credit spread, 128, but that's 4.19% away. So it could help the damage should Nvidia go to like 130 today or something. It could help, the damage from paying off from closing at that call. But again, let's hope that Nvidia not do that, right? Let's hope Nvidia stay flat today. That's perfect. What else they got? They got 1,400 contracts, 123, again, 0.12% out of the money. So essentially for everything today, 123 is the number. So I don't know, man. It's going to be, to ask Nvidia to stay flat today, that's a big ask. Or it can go down, of course. We don't want it to go down too much, but go down a little. Go down a little or stay flat. That's what we say. All right, what else we got? For next week, 43,820 contracts. I mean, they got a freaking 120. That's 2.32% in the money. So we're relying on our little call credit spread on the bottom, 124, to save us. And we got 1,600 contracts. Again, 123. Again, 0.12% in the money. But that's out of the money. That's for next week. Outstanding shares did jump by 250K. Here's the summary. 30-day IV, 49%. Outstanding shares, 46 million. Total net income is not. It's a loss of 22 mil. So, whatever. Yeah, he's worried. This is the worried emoji face, I think. I don't know, honestly, but he should be worried. Nvidy is part of Group B. Group B declares in 5 days on October 9th. Are you ready? Should I make an estimate video this weekend? I'm guessing the answer is yes. People love those freaking videos, man. They do. They love the estimate videos. They love hearing about payments, whether it's estimate or actuals. It's amazing. So I guess I got to just get over it and do it, right? All right, September, synthetic income, 18.3 mil. Short call loss, 22 mil. So unfortunately for the month, there is no taxable income, right? There is nothing to say this is how much we're getting paid. So this is a toughie to make an estimate on. It's kind of like the others, right? I'm just basing it on kind of the just movements overall, the IV. Wins and losses for the month, 7 for 7. So again, we can't use the Rodimator estimate. We will use the IV estimate. That's 50% IV. That would come to $1. Would you be happy with $1 distribution? Last month, you got $1.35. This month, getting $1 with, essentially a little more time than usual. Is that okay? Probably not, but we'll see. Looking at the holdings, again, they got a synthetic, expires 11/15. All we have to focus on is these 10-4s, right? Again, how much is the 123 to close? $1.31 at this very moment. As of the close yesterday, it would cost $1.31 per share to close the 123. The 123 paid us $1.90, okay? So we would actually be in profit if we closed yesterday. If NVIDIA jumps up at the open, we're screwed. If NVIDIA jumps down, should we close it early? I don't know. Again, these are the types of decisions that we pay them for, unless you want to do the options yourself. Is this how you want to, are you going to be able to sleep at night knowing you have to make the right decision each and every day? Or do you want to put that burden on them? Again, I do both, but we'll see. Synthetic, yeah, let's not look at those numbers, but we can look at this. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty. 1.1 bill. That's right, 1.1 bill, not just 1 bill, 1.1 bill. The NAV is 24.14, trade price 24.17. So we shall see. But, we need, for today at least, NVIDIA to stay flat. I don't know, that's a big ask. There's crickets coming from different angles today, unless it's the same one. Someone said we should name the cricket as if it's the same cricket, but I guess we can pretend. Maybe we can call him Roddy, right? Roddy the cricket. What do you think? I know Mr. TC over there calls me Roddy, but I'm going to give him the Roddy name, Roddy the cricket. All right, so let's see. Or Roddy's actually my ETF, right? My future ETF. So Misty, they have a synthetic 160. And guess what, guys? This expires in 2 weeks. We got to be worried. Although I'm not worried. They're up 2.13%, right? 2.13%. How can what is the expiration date? 10/18. So what's today? 10/4. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, should that say 14 days? But either way, it expires in 15 days. Hey, little Roddy. Okay, MSTR, how'd they do yesterday? What a week, man. What the hell went on this week, right? We go here, when this week started, 9:30. Down 4%, up, down 3%, up 1%, down 0.75%. So overall, down week. But yesterday went down 0.75%. MSTY, believe it or not, did not move. Okay, I'll take it. Because it's at $24. That's a good place to be. Do I want it to go down? Absolutely freaking not. I bought enough Misty. I don't need to buy more. So I'm happy with it just going up and up and up and up and up. All right, so Misty actually does have contracts expiring today. So we need to care about this. 33,490 contracts, 175 strike price, 7.09% out of the money. One trading day. We got this. We got this easily, right? I'm not even going to knock on wood. This is a win. We got this. All right. We don't need to talk about the call credit spread because we don't need it. It was there to protect us, but you can go home, security guard. You can go home for the day, take the rest of the day off. Outstanding shares, nothing. No one bought Misty because it's too expensive. 30-day IV, 86%. Outstanding shares, 22,425,000. Total net income from the weeklies, unfortunately, yes, we know it's a loss. Loss of 32 mil. Reaction, woo! Why woo? Because we're going to win. We're going to win the weekly. Woo! All right, Misty is part of Group D. Group D doesn't declare, again, 19 days. Yes, we got to wait. Oh, we got two crickets from two different sides. Oh, crap. Roddy and what? Who's the other one? I don't know. We'll have to think maybe DV or Oppie. Roddy and Oppie. Oppie for options. All right, so September income. They do have synthetic income for September. They have 68 mil. Boom, give me that. Give me some of that. If you net the weeklies, it's only 35 mil. That comes to $1.59 per share. Can't use the Rodometer because no weekly income. So we're looking at $1.78 based on the IV. So $1.59 to $1.78 is the range. Last month they paid $1.85. So again, we got plenty of time to talk about what they're actually going to pay us because they don't declare for some time here. So Misty, yeah, we got the synthetic. It's approaching, but again, we're in a good spot with that. And then we have the 175 that expires today. 45 cents is what it costs as of right now. Should they fiddle around and play with this? I don't think so. Should they have closed it yesterday? Maybe. Again, I don't know. Again, these are the decisions that they have to make. It's not easy, but that's their job. So they better make the damn right decision. All right. So clearly we are in a great spot, synthetic wise, weekly call wise. So it is a freaking wonderful spot to be in. I've never, like I said, I've never seen a synthetic, us cash out in a synthetic without using it for bailout money, right? So I don't know. I'm not going to say they should do that. Like next week, like what if we win this week? What are they going to do for next week? Because they're going to close out this synthetic soon, right? So, and it's going to be a nice profit. But I was going to say, get those calls tight, but then why do that, right? Let's capture all the upside we can. Anyway, total net assets, 552 mil. The NAV is 2463, and the trade price is 2468. 5-cent gap. That's a lot. All right, so that's it. That's all the funds. That's AMZY, that's Coney, that's Tesley, that's NVDY, and that's Misty. That's a lot of stuff right there, right? Are you sick of me talking, or are you enjoying the crickets in the background? Hold on. See? It's beautiful. I pay them a decent salary to make sure they show up on time. All right, so anyway, let's go look at the pre-market. Let me refresh marketwatch.com. All right, Tesla, what are you doing today? You are up 1.24% to 43.64. Tesley, you are up, obviously, 1.14%, 12.42. NVIDIA, what are you doing? Oh, that's okay, though. It's only up 0.04%. It's at 122.90, by the way. This is as of 5:51 a.m. NVDY is up 0.21%. It's at 24.22. Coin is up 0.95%. It's at 164.65. Coney is up 0.64%. It's at 12.49. Sorry for the various voices. I'm just having too much fun now. MSTR is up 0.45%. It's at 164.15. Misty is up 0.45%. It's at 24.79. TSLL is up. Look at that. It's up 2.4%. Are we scared? No, we are not. All right, it's at 11.95. Oh, guess what? When I get to TSLL, that's when I get to talk about my options, all right? Because I'm told some of you do give a crap. But please remind me if you do or not in the comments. If you don't, also let me know in the comments. But, all right, so it's at 11.97. Let's go to the options. Yesterday, I did a trade on TSLL. I sold yet another put. This is a 1050 put. Expires next week, October 11th. This paid 40 cents per share, 40 cents times 100 shares. I got $40. So yeah, bring it on. I wanted to sell another put before the market closed. I completely forgot, and boom. Yeah, you snooze, you lose. The struggles of the working man. All right, so what about the put party? What's going on, right? So as you know, I have many puts that expire today, so it's an important day. I have an 11, an 11.50, a 12, a 12.50, and a 13, right? If TSLL closes above all of those, then they all expire worthless. If TSLL closes below any of these, then I will get a sign. Like if it closes at 12, let's just say 12.25, right? Then I'll have to buy shares at 100 shares at 12.50 and 100 shares at 13. Am I okay with that? Abso-freaking-lutely. Right now, what do we say? It's at 11.97 or something, almost $12. But yeah, so let's take a look. Again, I got anywhere from 11 and up 50 cents up to 13. So let's go back. So yeah, it looks like I am going to get assigned, which honestly, I've been waiting to get assigned because I love doing options. I love selling puts and not getting assigned. It is cool, but I do like selling calls even more, much more, because I feel like you're more in the driver's seat. I feel like the premium is so much better and you just have more options, right? Because if TSLL flies to the moon and you actually own the shares, oh man, selling calls is fun because you can go at the money, you can go out of the money. You can have fun with it, and I'm having fun. All right, moving on to TNA. How are they doing? They're up 0.8%. They're at 41.73. I will show you my put party. I think every Friday I'll show the put party if that works with you guys, where I'm at for the put party. So TNA, I have a 40 and a 42, okay? That expired today. TNA, if it closes below the 42, like in between, I'll get 100 shares at $42. Awesome. If it closes below the 40, I'll get 200 shares with a cost basis of 41. Why 41? Well, 40 plus 42 divided by 2 is 41. So in either result, I am good. I am good. So let's go back to the pre-market, see what they're doing. They are in the middle. They are at 41.73. So it's almost like the perfect freaking scenario. Again, I want to get assigned. I don't want to get assigned. If this is at 30, I don't want to get assigned at 40 and 42. Of course not. That's not ideal. But if it happens, it happens. This is literally the perfect spot. So TSLL too, by the way, perfect spot. Like this is turning out to be a really, really good week. Or really, yeah, good options week overall. AMDY, it's up 0.14%. It's at 1469. AMZY, good, yeah, oh, nice. It's up 1.73%. It's at 1937. Bitcoin is up 0.46%. It's at 61,314. BitX is up 0.88%. It's at 2649. Okay, this is the last one. SOXL. I'm freaking thirsty. Hold on. They're up 0.65%. SOXL is nuts. I do have puts on them. All right, they're at 35.44. So let's go to that. Okay, 35.44 we said. They're actually just above my highest put strike. I have a 33 and a 35. So if SOXL closes below the 35, I will own 100 shares at $35. If it stays where it's at, above the 35, both of these puts will expire worthless and I get my collateral back. How much collateral? Well, look at that. $33 plus $35 times 100. Okay, so that's 68 times 100, $6,800. Boom, back in the account. Then I get to play with it next week. So it's a beautiful thing. Or again, if it goes below 35, fine. Give me the shares. Bring it on. I will gladly sell calls on SOXL. I don't think I have yet. So I can imagine that premium. Oof, that's going to be a nice premium. But it looks like I'm getting assigned on TNA. It looks like I'm getting assigned on TSLL where we stand. So in reality, best case scenario, maybe if I just get assigned on 2 instead of all 3, that would be best case. But if it happens, I get assigned on all 3, I will aggressively sell at the money calls at my cost basis for SOXL and TNA next week, just to make sure I can, I don't get stuck in one or the other. Because do you want to be in 3 different funds at the same time? If you have the money, absolutely. But these are a little more costly, so you got to play it safer, a little safer. TSLL, I'm prepping that I may need more money to sell puts and lower the cost basis. Why? Earnings, man, earnings. Their earnings report could be bad and TSLL could tank. So I need to make sure I have cash for that. So I do not want to get stuck realistically in TNA and SOXL. I'd rather just one of the two. And if I do get assigned on just TNA, then I'm not going to sell puts on any other funds next week or the week after, because again, I'm going to wait till earnings on TSLL. So I'll just use TNA and TSLL until the Tesla earnings is over. And then after that, I will gladly do what I normally do. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so I think that was all the pre-market fun that we can have. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, I don't know what to tell you. It's freaking Friday. Thank God. Yes, I have work today. No, I'm not running. But it's just too much shit to do around the house. Anyway, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. I know I forget to remind you in the beginning. Tomorrow, I'm going to remind you in the beginning because we got to hit that 1,000 like tomorrow. I mean, what the hell? Come on, we could do it. But yeah, I'll remind you tomorrow in the beginning. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments about the content, please let me know down below. Outside of that, I got nothing. I really got nothing. I got no keyword. Just kidding. I have a keyword, but I got to think of it. So what do we got? So I don't know. Strike over. I guess we could do that. That's pretty lame. I know. But the strike's really not over. It's kind of delayed. So, but we'll just say strike over because we'll assume they can negotiate, a contract within that amount of time. Again, they're just delaying it, I guess, further. I don't know what they gave them to delay it, but who really cares? So anyway, if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, all you got to do is type in the comments the keyword. The keyword is the strike is over or the strike is delayed or blah, 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 freaking blah, if you guys care. All right. That's the keyword. You type it. That means I know and everyone else knows that you are awesome and you made it through the entire video because you ain't cool unless you watch the whole video, right? What happens when you watch the whole video? That means you made it, right? It means you're part of the ROD community. It means you love RODY or RODY, the cricket. Is it RODY or RODY? But yeah, that'll be awesome. Anyway, I got to upload this because, again, it's 6:01 already. Jeez. All right, so let me upload this and hopefully get it by 6:30. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll try to get around to an update video at lunch if I feel like it. If not, hopefully soon. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great day. Later.